Okay, I'll start with lesson number 1, guys. In the first lesson, I will learn about basic shapes. Then let's get started. Then let's go back to the main menu. Once done, create the folder. Usually your name. Then go to your folder, then I will create a new file. The name of the game doesn't matter, it's number 1. Is the basic part. Then I will code the game with Blockly to make it easier. Already. Then I will go into the Games section. And in this first I will now select the background. This background needs to go with a variable for me to save. Here is variable. Background. Name it, for example, B1. Run up. So here I can use the images available here. That's what I'll use. For example, here we use red. I will use red for that. Then run up and try it. And I can also use light color change. It's wallpaper. In addition, the background can use raw images. And I can also change the image in the asset. Here I will select the background, and I will choose any background I like. Space already. And I'll come back here and I'll choose here, space style That is the background image. Okay. Simply, I will return the red background. Then Here I just started choosing the character. I will use it. This, I will use the character sprite here. And I can assign For example, here I will assign X. My S1. By a certain character. Here is the initial position, I can be 0, 0. Location in the middle of In the game, I will have any sprite. This is my character. So I can change here, I can choose any character, and I can change here. This is any character, and for the time being, I will learn this lesson. Just about basic shapes. Here I will learn about circle shapes first. So the circle shape. And I brought this circle shape to the right. Going to the right makes the radius bigger. Bring the image to the right, x equals 200. Already. It's circular. If it's a square, I'll use duplicate on it. Here is my x2. So if it's a square, I'll use rect here. I'm going to bring this square over to the left, so this is minus 200. That's the print color. There. Can go up. 80, 80. This shape can be a rectangle, a square, or a rectangle, for example 80, 40. Another image I can use is a star image, so here I can use a star image, for example. My X3 is a star shape, yellow color, at position 0. And that's a star with a lot of sides, n sides, and I can reduce the number of edges, for example, to only 5 edges. If 5 edges aren't pretty, I can give them a 7, and here I have it. So let's start programming it to spin right. Here we simply use game loop. And every time I create it, I will change something. Here I assume I change the rotation direction of S3. Rotation. The change is plus equals 4. Each change is 4 degrees. Okay. Bye. Yeah. Then that's the rotation part. What is the direction of the S1 image? Here I have an S1 plus equals S1.x. Subtract equal to 5. So minus equals, it will go to the left-hand side, go through like this. Or x2 dot in x, x2 dot in x. Plus equals, it goes to the right. There. Okay. Now I'm going to go back to x1 plus dot to y plus equals, so it goes up. There. Suppose I want to reverse direction. I need a variable vi, velocity. I need a variable vi, the upward speed is 4. So here instead of adding 5, we will add vi. So when vi updates, it will change, and here I can check the condition. U condition here. X. Condition. Here when I check the cam with operator. Here, when the robe is too high over the other side, I will go too high like that. X is larger, let's say 200 just to make it easier to see. Or just 100. How fast? Here, what I need to check is to check the x1 dot and y. And I'm going to reverse vi, so here I'm going to invert. Crank. I will multiply by -1. Okay. Turn it around. When I change it, I multiply it by -1, so I need to use global. Here I will use global here. Otherwise it will be an error. Then island. And here I can use O, so my operator will use O. This. So I will use O here. X1. Pull this out. Okay, this one comes first. So here if the condition is greater than 100 or it's smaller. The island here is smaller, minus 100, so I can island it. Minus 100, then I will reverse the VI. So here VI reversal. Okay, I will reverse the VI here. That's VX reversal, you can do it yourself. Here I still have a text I need to learn, text. This text. And I need to keep this text variable, right? Here I will call it T1. The text is equal to hello and position. Then x equals 0, y equals 150, 150. Already, normally, text is assigned a certain score. So for simplicity, people will attach a score here. Score. My score starts at 0, so here I will need a text that is automatically understood. It can be automatically scored. Oh yeah, so now I'm going to need to change the score here. Below, we can change the score right at this condition. Score plus equals. And I need to set the test again. Reset this test. Okay. Set T1 equal to score. So here I will select this score here. Change score and reset according to score. So you'll see here it will. Well, there is a score variable that I need to change. I need to add it here. So what is needed is VI and score. This label variable. Okay, and you will see it up, it changes it down, it changes it At this time, so pay attention, pay extreme attention here. What is global that changes? For example, if VI changes, score changes, it needs to be put into global and placed at the beginning. Okay, please pay attention. So I will overview my code here. From beginning to now. Okay. And you can show Python of this. Out for easy viewing. There. Okay, thank you guys. I finished lesson number 1.